Hello everyone, I am Doodlemans86 and today I am going to review the Godzilla Energized from the new wave of Playmates figures. There are several figures in this wave including Tiamat, Kong, and Mothra, and I went to my local Target and I only found this guy, but hey, at least I found one of them, right? And coincidentally I just finished up my custom, so with all these Godzillas coming out from Playmates and this new wave, let's see if this guy's worth picking up. So taking a look at the box, you can see it is the Playmates box we have seen several times. All the pinks, the renders, Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. But as you can see, this box is a little beat up and it can barely stand. So that's a little bit sad. But yeah, here we have the back, which is pretty cool. I like how the spines look here. Pretty accurate. And here we have the rest of the new figures. Here we have Tiamat, Kong, looking really nice. And here's the rest of the first wave. So yeah, that's the box. Let's get to the figure. So here is Godzilla Energized. So it looks like I was correct. This is just the Godzilla vs. Kong figure. If I open the mouth, you can see there he has his tongue painted, which is always nice to see. And the teeth look clean. They look very nice. I like how they look. His eyes are blue, which is great. And it seems like the base skin is similar to the Radio Tower Godzilla, just a little darker and like it's more gray. So it's not the exact same, which is also pretty great to see that they didn't just reuse that. And as you can see, this whole figure has blue underneath. So I'm really happy that Playmates went out of their way and actually like put blue underneath. So as you can see, like in these segments of the tail, there's blue in between the cracks, noticeable here on the leg, everything. It's just all covered in blue. And I just love that look. It makes him look like he's glowing with radiation right now. His veins are coursing with atomic energy. It looks really awesome. It looks lovely. I just like the powered look it gives him. And I just like seeing the blue underneath the scales and armor plating because it really looks nice. And it just goes so well with these clear spines, which I love. The blue, it just looks so great. And they are shaped accurately, are proportionate, and they have little detail here. But that does stop at the head, the hands, the feet, and then the tail, which actually has blue going down it, but it stops near the tip. Understandable, that's fine. He does look really lovely. I do like how he looks. He looks so good. I'm happy that they actually gave him a new look here and that they made an energized figure. Because it's always lovely to have all these forms of Godzilla no matter what. So overall, I love the sculpt and paint. Articulation is the same as always, nothing new. So we have a hinge at the jaw, swivels at the shoulder that go full 360. The hips move in a swivel motion. And then the tail is connected via ball joint and plugged in, and it is a ball joint. So that is the articulation. And yeah, let's move on to the accessories. So for accessories, we get this little battle drone, which several of these attack Godzilla in the movie when he is energized. And it's really nice. It looks really nice. It's as long as my thumb. Look at that. Long boy. It's gray, has detailing, has the little wheels. I like the look. It looks very nice. And this is something I will always love Playmates for. They always give us accessories for things we don't have. Like, we don't have a proton scream for Mechagodzilla that they gave us. And it's always nice to have military accessories with my kaiju figures. So I'm just happy they included this because you can add that. And if you get a bunch of these, you can just have so many planes going around. So yeah, I always love the accessories. And I'm happy that we got this little plane so that he can fight Godzilla. These are accessories that came with other Godzillas. But I do want to note that they work with this guy. So we have the heat ray from the Godzilla vs. Kong version, which perfectly fits in his mouth. So no surprise there. And of course it goes with the clear spines. And then the atomic breath from the pre-evolved one, the peg is a little thicker, but I think you can make it work. And there you go. So if you want to use those accessories for him, they work with him. And the radio tower from the Radio Tower Godzilla does fit in his hand. So yeah, these accessories also work with him if you want to use them. I always love to see that because it's the same figure, it works with him anyway. So yeah, if you want to do that, go ahead. Before I move on into size comparisons, I want to show this guy off with all these other Godzilla. So as you can see, these guys are the same figure. This guy's in a new pose. So I love the differences between all of them. Like, it's always lovely to see Playmates actually putting in the effort to do something. Like, black with gray dry brushing, blue with black dry brushing, the gray with blue underneath, just pure black, clear spines, painted spines, different blues. Like, it's just so lovely to see that they actually make changes with these guys, so you don't feel like you're just buying the same figure, but it technically is the same figure. And the articulation stayed the same, but it's just always lovely to see this figure come back, especially the clear spines. I love those. So yeah, like I was saying before, you could also just get a bunch of these guys to build an army of battle drones. So yeah, that's always a lovely option to have. So yeah. And here he is next to my custom energized one, which I just finished like a week ago. So very funny that I finished this guy and then like a week later I go to Target and then find this guy. So secret superpower, make customs of characters so you can find their toys in stores. So yeah, I was talking about how I wanted to compare these two because, you know, I didn't think I'd find this guy so soon, but yeah, here they are. I think mine's is pretty lovely, but this new one is also pretty great. So yeah, nice figures overall. And now we'll move on to the size comparisons. This being the same figure, I'm not gonna do that many comparisons. So here he is with the rest of the Empire wave. I love how he looks. It's always nice to have this form since, you know, it's not just a base Godzilla, it is energized. And then here he is next to some Monster Arts Haya and the movie Monster series. So pretty great height, stands at 6 inches. Really nice. I like how he stands with other figures. He looks fantastic. I love him. So with all of these Playmates Godzillas, is this guy worth picking up? I say definitely. If not for the accessory, the energized look is definitely one you want to have. I always think it's lovely to have all these looks of Godzilla. And here we have energized Godzilla with the clear spines, giving you a chance to get this design in particular, besides the evolved one if you like this one more than the evolved. And like I said, the battle drone is always good to have for your military accessories. And he's just a nice figure overall. He looks like he's glowing with blue power and it looks fantastic. I definitely recommend picking him up because for $10 you can't go wrong with a 6-inch action figure with articulation and an accessory to go with. Thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.